Hey guys, here's one of the many recent additions to my fan display. This is a 52-inch Hunter Pfaltzgraff ceiling fan. Hugger style fan, of course. This is a fan I got from WeFire, and honestly, it's a fan I've owned for well over a year before I actually got around to testing it. So it's pretty much just sat around doing nothing. But I finally decided to hang it because it feels like a shame just to have it sitting around and not using it. Because this is a very pretty fan, in my opinion. This is from a line of Hunter Huggers. They came in like 4 different finishes. This one is probably the most common finish. I don't know the names of any of them. I apologize. Medallions are even kind of pretty. But anyway, let's see how it performs. Ooh, I'm going to take a seat while I do this. I don't usually get the luxury. So this uses your typical Hunter globe that was common on a lot of those models. Ones that come to mind are the Vista. I really like these giant mushroom globes with the bubble on them. They look really good. Nice contemporary look. I have no idea what year this fan is from. I didn't get a chance to look at it when I hung it. But my best guess would probably be like 1998, maybe turn of the century, 2000. I'm not sure. That's roughly when most of my Hunters are from, so that's what I'm assuming. And that's when Hunter had like probably nothing short of 1 million unique models of fans. They were no slouch when it came to innovative and unique designed fans, and this is definitely one of them. Yeah, this would be a good-looking fan in my grandparents' house, and I'm sure my Grammy would love this one. Good low speed, though. Nice aesthetic, almost aesthetic low, in my opinion. Normally, fans like this don't have good lows. They're usually a little faster. I can't guarantee the capacitor is 100% on this fan, though, so I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Go to medium here. It was silent on low, by the way. I can barely hear it on medium. I can only hear the wind. Now I can feel the wind. Yeah, on low, that'll be good for the winter for circulating heat or something like that. Medium, I can actually feel a decent breeze on it. Yeah, like I said, this was in WeFire's collection for a while. So I guess if you guys want to get a good idea of how it's aged, you could probably go to his channel and find this fan. I bet he has a video of this. Yeah, he was thinning out some of his fans, and I offered to help relieve him of some of those fans. And this was one of them. This was definitely a dream fan because people ask ludicrous prices for these fans. There was one in my area, no joke, $300 new in box. It was absolutely ridiculous. It hasn't been on Marketplace for over a year, so I assumed that she managed to sell it. But I don't know who the heck was gullible enough to spend that kind of money on this fan. It's ridiculous. And it was this finish, too. It was pretty much this exact same fan. Like I said, it's not like these ones are rare. It's particularly this finish. The other ones I could kind of see, but this one, no, not at all. And we'll go to high. It's a very fast high speed, and each speed has a good is nice and distinct from another speed, if that makes sense. Good range of speeds. Blades are nice and straight, and there is a hint of wobble, though. But yeah, it's just the way it's mounted. It's kind of free-mounted, similar to a Hampton Bay, Littleton, the older ones. I think the SMC made Littletons, that is. That is a good breeze, though. I can definitely tell there's a good amount of air moving from this fan. It's not a strong, like, direct breeze, but you can feel it's spreading the air very well. This is a very good hugger. Yeah, I think I'm keeping this one up for a while. I like this fan a lot. And honestly, I'm not opposed to making it a bedroom fan. The Pfaltzgraff paintwork will go nicely with the wood paneling in my walls. I think I had someone ask me to put the Barcelona fan in my bedroom out here, and I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna find a spot for it. Demonstrate that real quick. Yeah, overall, this is a very good fan. So let's do spin down. Like most of my fans, this is one of those fans I never knew about till I started collecting. I only learned about this fan in the past couple of years too, so I didn't really know this thing even existed until roughly 2020, 2021, I want to say. Yeah, as soon as I saw it, it was one of those fans where it's like, okay, I got to get my hands on one of those. And I'm not disappointed. This is honestly one of the better hunters I've tested, even compared to the down-rotted ones. As far as hunters on my display, though, well, it's no 1886 or 2nd century, but those are specialty fans that cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah, for what you got back then, this is definitely a very good performing hugger. But yeah, based on what I've seen for the Pfaltzgraffs I've seen on the online, on the internet, say that's the same thing, in person, I've only seen this finish once in person. I haven't ever seen any of these or any of the other finishes because I think there was a total of 4. The only other one I can think of is one that was like a white and light blue color. But yeah, as far as I know, there were 4 finishes for this thing, and yeah. It'd be nice to get my hands on those, though. But typical hunter, they had, out of the millions of fans they had at the time, each fan had at least, at minimum, what feels like at least, 5 finishes. So there's always a really rare version of, like, every fan they've made. But, yeah. Alright, now we'll do 0 to high and wrap this up. A little slower than some of the other 52-inch fans I've tested, but not bad. Once it gets up to speed, it's pretty fast. I used to measure RPM, but I don't do that anymore. I probably should get back into that. I don't know, what do you guys think? But anyway, there you have it. The 52-inch Hunter Pfaltzgraff Hugger ceiling fan. Thank you guys for watching and have a good day.